Good morning. So today I just want to show you some features of Google Classroom within the app on the iPad. And the two things we're going to focus on today are when you're in the stream view and using the plus. I'm going to look at the question and the assignment. So let's start with question. Notice it has a question mark icon. Everything will kind of appear that way in your classroom. So the first thing, and this is the same for all postings if it's a question or an assignment, when you go left or right across the top, you'll see the X. If I click that, it just takes me back to the stream since I didn't start a question. So let's go back and hit question. So if I follow along to the right, I see a paperclip. It gives me the choice to add something from my Google Drive, a link, pick a photo that's already on, or use the camera and take a new photo. We're not going to attach anything as I'm making a question. I didn't want an attachment. Also, the three dots will let you discard. When we're done with the question, the arrow will light up white so that we can go ahead and make a posting. Notice right below the X, they have relocated where you are able to post in other courses. So if you will tap on the post in, that is where you can pick multiple courses at a time if you would like to do so. Below, you can type instructions if you need specific instructions. Maybe pick one answer or write 3 sentences, whatever your instructions. So for title, since this is a question, we're going to make one. And you can create a due date. We will just make ours tomorrow or next week. No topic. But one thing to notice about topics is that's something that you can add. It is nice because it's able to be used by the students and yourself when sorting and trying to search for things you've already posted. So I would be thinking, are you wanting your topic to be related to your TEKS? Are you wanting your topic to be related to type of assignment? Classwork, homework, is it a reading activity? Whatever is unique to your course. Once you've added your topics, you would hit save. But since I'm not adding any, I'm going to exit out. The other nice feature within the question that they have added is, aside from doing short answer, I can do multiple choice, which is what I'm going to pick today. That allows you to do a live polling feature, which is cool for certain questions in class. Maybe you just want to see where everybody stands on an option. Notice then I can allow my students to see class summary, and that's what makes it a live poll. But maybe you want to use it as an exit ticket format and you don't want everybody else to see the answers, so you turn that students can see class summary off. But we're going to leave it on because we want to see the live view. So go ahead and assign that. Okay, next thing we're going to go ahead and create before I switch over to the student view so you can see how it looks on their side is an assignment. So same thing, going left to right across the top, X will take me back to the stream. The paperclip, I can add things from Google Drive. So I'm going to go in and add in my SAMR activity. I don't need, maybe my instructions will be write in answers. Due date, I'll go ahead and make it the same due date as my other assignment. I don't have a topic, so I'm not going to add that. Over here, if you notice next to my attachment, I have choices. I can have students can edit the file. That would be if you want to have a group collaboration activity and you have a Google Doc or a Google Sheet. Students can view the file, or you can go ahead and have it create a copy for each student. For what I'm showing you is the annotation feature. It honestly does not matter what setting you have it on, so we'll leave it on students can view. Let's go ahead and hit the arrow and assign. Okay, I don't want to send feedback. Okay. So to update, you always pull down on the stream to get it updated. It does not auto-update, so you will be wanting to tell your kids that. So let me switch over to my student view. So as a kid going into the class, I'm going to update. So let's look at our live polling question, the one to the bottom. So when I tap on the question, it will open up and say blue. Once the kid answers, notice it gives this nice bar of 1 answered blue, 0 have answered red. So as you can see, for the kids, it'd be really neat that they can see, as everybody answers, what everybody has chosen in class. So let's go back. I'm done. Notice it marks the student done for that activity. Now let's open the SAMR activity assignment. Notice it gives me the PDF. If the kids open the attachment, they have 2 choices. If they take the arrow on the far right, the little arrow out box, it will open it in Drive and then just show you PDF view. Since it was a PDF view, I can't edit it. They would have to go and hit the 3 dots and make a copy if they wanted to like type in with Google Docs. But let's go back because I want to show you annotation. So let's go back to Classroom. I'm going to tap on my PDF again. Notice the pen. That is the feature I want to show you that is available to kids. So maybe you just want to have them writing on it. They can use their finger, or if they have an inexpensive stylus, they can use that. And then when they are done making any arrangements that they would like to make, say they didn't like where they placed that answer, you have a cut, and they can move their answer to another location. They have an eraser, 2 kinds of pens, and they also have a highlighter, so they can choose highlighter color if they want to do that. When they're done, the top right, they will hit save. And notice it saves it as an edited SAMR lesson, so when you're back in the assignment, since you didn't make a copy for each kid, it goes ahead and makes a copy. One other thing I want to show you is if you have an assignment and you want the kids to turn in a document, they do have the choice if they want to write. They can add their own attachment, and now they can create, look at the very bottom, a new PDF. So if they go and tap new PDF, it actually will open a blank document for them. So maybe you want them to set up Cornell notes and they want to write them. You can go ahead and have them do that and start making their own notes on paper and turn that in. When they hit save that, they can make their own note sheets. Obviously they can still go ahead and make a new Google document if they want to do it that way, but that is a new feature they added in this October update. When the student's done, they can turn in. And again, when the kids go back, they get their clarification that they've marked it done. So let's go ahead and return back to the teacher view so that you can see what it looks like on your side. The annotation is only available when you have created an assignment. It is not available if you've made an announcement or a question. So that is one thing to keep in mind. If you want kids to be able to annotate, you need to make that activity that you are posting an assignment. So let's look on the teacher view. When I go to the question, notice I can see who's done, who's not done. If I choose to see student answers, I see that polling view. Okay, let's go back to the SAMR activity. It will show done. It always pulls up an instruction, so let's go to student work. You can tap on that kid and I can see what they have done. So when I open their attachments, I can see all of their annotations. Notice you also get the feature of the pen. So you can go and make notes back to the kid, save it, and when you do that and return this work to the students, they can see what you have made notes to. From the screen, you can also go ahead and add a grade. And notice it says over on the left, when I have that checkbox, it's not returned. On the top, you get a return button. So as soon as you're done grading, you can return those to the kids. They can see their grade instantly, and they can keep track of their grades. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to come ask me or email me, and I will be here to help. Thanks again.